This is Mr. Anderson for Kellogg Community College. 130 Statistics. We're going to be looking at page 277, problem 3, computing the binomial distribution. In the problem, we have n is going to be, or the number of choices is going to be 6. So we're going to pick 6 things. According to our formula that's on page 271, the numerator of our first part is going to be n factorial, so type in 6. Math left 4, and then the denominator is going to be our n minus x, and n minus x is going to be 6 minus 3, so we'll put a parenthesis here for 3 factorial. And forgetting that parenthesis might be the key to some problems here. And then that's going to be multiplied by x factorial, which happens to be 3 as well from the problem. So 3 math left 4. And then that's going to get multiplied by our probability of success, which is our p, 0.03. And this is taken to the x power, so this is caret to 3. And then multiplied by our q, which is our failure rate, so that's 0.97. And that's raised to the third power, because that is our n minus x, or 6 minus 3, which is 3. Our answer is an exponential number here, and to write this out correctly, and let me switch to my drawing pen here. To write this out correctly, what you'd have to do is you'd have to move the decimal 4 spaces to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 0.0004, and if I rounded that up, it'd be 0.0005. Because it would be 0.00049 if I move the decimal point, or 0.0005. And this is a reminder that the formula is n factorial, or that's where I got my 6 right there, divided by n minus x factorial, so that was my first 3 there, times my x factorial, which was a little confusing since they both happen to be 3 in this case, multiplied by my p, probability of success, raised to the x power, and that was that right here, and multiplied by q, raised to the n minus x, which is the same number as here, and that was this right there. And that's how I got my answer. Alright, let's try a couple more here. I'm not going to do every one of these, but now my n is 4, so that's going to be my 4 math left 4 factorial there. And we're going to divide that, use a parenthesis. My n minus x is going to be 4 minus 2, so this is going to be 2 factorial. Math left 4. And multiply that by my x factorial, and my x in this case is also 2. So this is just another example where these two numbers will be exactly the same. Multiplied by my probability of success, 0.18, raised to the x power, which happens to be 2, times my failure rate, which I subtract from 100. 18% from 1, or 100%, is going to be 0.82, caret n minus x, which is going to be 4 minus 2, which is 2. And that gives me an answer of roughly about 13%, or 0.131. And that's what the answer is in the book. Now, let's finally do a question. This will be my last one I do here. Let's finally do a question where my n minus x and my x are not the same things. So, problem 3, part C, I start with 5 factorial, and then divide it by my n minus x, and 5 minus 3 is going to be 2 here. So this is going to be 2 factorial, multiplied by my x, which is 3 factorial. Hold on a second here. Close that off. My probability of success is going to be 0.63. Caret, and this is going to be my x, and my x in this case is 3. And then we're going to multiply that by the failure rate from 100% is going to be 0.37, times my n minus x, which is going to be 2. Whoops, sorry. Raised to the n minus x, which is 2. Typed that wrong. Okay, there we go. And now I click to see what my answer is, and the answer is 34%, or roughly 34.2%, or 0.342. All right, thank you. Email me if you have any more questions.